What up, world? It's a big fact show. It's your boy Mark Waldo Ward. I got my homie, my close personal friend Terrell Garth, aka Trill Biz. How you doing today, sir?
Had him, my boy, man. Good to see you, brother.
Man, we've been dealing with each other back and forth for 10 years. When I first got started in the game, you gave me some very notable songs. I put on mixtapes when mixtapes were important. It got popping. I've seen you on the ground floor of several movements. Freddie Gibbs. You moved to Atlanta. God knows how many shows you done thrown out there, how many artists you managed.
Yeah, man.
Um, Recently I heard you've been doing a little something with Soldier Boy. Are you at liberty to discuss that?
Yeah, man. Soldier's a little bro, man. He a good dude, man. A lot of people think he crazy or doped out or whatever, man. He a social media genius, man. He know how to work that. But we went out there and
Doped out? What, like they think that you think they think he fucking with like heroin or some shit,
uh,
or pills or
man, what's that like, man? He be on that powder. What he be doing, man? What like he be chilling, man. He hyper.
hell
He
no.
he's a hyper kid. He's a kid, bro. You know what I mean? Like he video game. He's a gamer. Like
I mean, it's embarrassing me to admit it, but I have some familiarity with the usage of cocaine and being around people, and motherfuckers is not doing a lot of cocaine and driving Lamborghinis. I'll tell you that right now.
and bro, to get to his house, bro, on top of Mount Olympus, you can't be geeked up coming up. Sorry.
Hey, we gonna get right back into your story though, but like I think people sleep on Soldier Boy. I forgot the name of the album, but he had a jump where the cover looked like the poster from the movie Juice, and,
Mm-hmm.
and that shit was hard, like
He,
hard for real. And then if
he
somebody
hard.
made an album of every song that Soldier Boy made with Gucci Mane, that shit would thump.
Yeah, man. He like I said, he a genius, and but he a workaholic though. Like if Soldier call you and call you to the crib and like let's work, and you pull up, you not leaving till you finish the song and y'all do the video.
All right, but
That's like
let's get back to you then. When he tells you what's work, let's work. What's work for you? What's your part?
man. Well, initially we were doing the merchandising. All right, so we were trying to get his branding together. He kind of had a bad rap on his ordering on like his headphones and kind of a oversee merchandiser. So his name was kind of bad. So we were coming in and trying to rebrand a whole SODMG and the PTE movement. You know, shout out to CEO Miami Mike too and that PTE camp. You know, so it was all new colors on the SODMG joints, the hats. We even did a Soldier Boy shoe for him that we were literally about to sign some things and get some things rolling the day he went to jail. We were literally there about to go meet him the day he went to jail. Left him the day before, about to go meet back up with him. And he's like, "Yeah, get up with me. I gotta go to court real quick." Yeah,
Is
yeah.
the merch available now?
Yeah, the merch is available.
Shout it out, man. Where can they get it at?
Uh, he got it all. Actually, all the merch is on PTE merch, especially on IG. Just look up PTE merch. Like I say, follow the PTE movement, man. That's CEO Miami Mike, half of the SODMG, CEO of the thing, man. Run everything, and you know, he got other artists. You know, I love I Heart Memphis, and a couple other dance groups. You know, that's they big on that. But the merch is available, man.
Yeah, people don't know, bro. It's money in them dance groups, ain't it?
Uh, I'll tell you something about that, man. It's more endorsement friendly than you know what I mean. The flashy rapper thing is cool, it's catchy, but if you got some dance, some TikTok, some oh man, it's so many endorsements. They throw it at you. They throw money. They who got the next dance? Who got the next dance phenom? Who got the next single? Who's gonna come up with the next routine? That's what the big guys are looking at. The Monster Energies and all of that. That's what they're ringing the line and wanting us to put together. Like, hey, let's do a competition. So that's what we're looking to do now. Looking for the next artist and just to continue this PT movement. Like I say, I'm trying to find the next hit, next dance hit.
When should we expect to see Soldier again?
Soldier coming real soon, man. Like he just dropped a project. Shout out Soldier. Just dropped the project. It's on iTunes, Apple Music, all that right now. He just dropped that yesterday. Doing big numbers already. But Soldiers, man, gonna peek his head out, man. Sometime in the new year. We're ready for this Corona to get over with. You know, he
Yeah.
out in LA. They shut down Cali every other week. So I mean, really just trying to stay Corona free, stay working. Just drop the project for the people. Spur of the moment, no real promo on it. The fans is all over it though.
You know, you're speaking about his label. I, I feel it's underrated. He had some successful releases that he was. I mean, I'm sure he guested on them, but they were other people's albums. Do you think he gets his just due for what the label did?
Nah, man. He did a dope they did a dope little film, a little biography on him, man, that's gonna tell a lot of the real stuff that happened with him too, and explains a lot of that being underrated, bro. Cause underrated is you gotta think he was telling the truth. He was telling the truth when he said the stuff about like Drake, like Tiger. We say it all the time, walking around the house, but it's real. You didn't see Drake before you seen him in a Soldier Boy video. You know what I'm saying? You didn't see Tiger until Soldier put him in a video with him. You didn't know who these guys were. It was like the thing was you got invited to LA to Soldier Mansion. It was like you made it. You know what I mean? He was gonna lay you a nice cut. Gonna do the video with you. And he was gonna promote it. So
I thought he got treated so poorly because you know how they man, I don't know how to say the word right. Mythologize the Bronx, inventing hip hop, and these guys took equipment that they weren't familiar with and made music and got it out to the world, and everybody embraced it. How's that different than what Soldier Boy did? But he got demonized for it. This ain't rap.
And I'll say one thing, man. First tour date I did with him, and he ran down the catalog, and it was like almost being a fan again. Like, man, I was really a Soldier Boy fan. Like, you know, he has a catalog of like a #1 hit, like back to back to back. He could just do at a show. I was like, okay, I really forget, you know, the accomplishments that he really accomplished going back to MySpace. You know what I mean? So
I mean, that's the biggest accomplishment, man. This dude, he didn't have no guarantees or nothing. I mean, wasn't he working at like a Wendy's or some shit? And he was coming home making beats on a fucking say it again,
bro. Working fast food, living in Mississippi, man.
and making beats on a computer, and he turned that into a career that he can live off of music for the rest of his life. And motherfuckers were saying he ain't hip hop, and I in my head I used to say, y'all don't know what hip hop is.
They don't. He's a pioneer when it comes to the social media part, the whole using the internet to your advantage. He did this from Mississippi. You know what I mean? He did it from his grandmother's den in Mississippi. You know what I mean? They're probably on dial-up back there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
On dial-up. He did $1 million on dial-up.
Oh man, bro, he definitely had an AOL CD. Remember they'd have the CDs in the 7-Eleven and shit.
Know that, man. Definitely, bro. So they say what they want, man. Like I said, I've been around him. He's a humble dude. He's Soldier Boy when you turn that camera on. He love the camera, but he's a good dude.
And you said y'all are looking for new artists, and like I said, I don't know how much you're at liberty to discuss, but is it just dance groups? Are you looking for rappers, singers, or are you just looking for good music?
Good music, man. Like I said, he a pioneer, and like I say, CEO Miami Mike, man, PT, good management. They opened a lot of doors and believe in their people. So you know they looking for some people that's really doing some good music to get behind it. He's been doing it. Little groups from Arkansas, little groups from Mississippi. They got something nice trendy. He'll put a little push behind them. So we want to find something that's like the next song. We need that next song, and maybe they can do more, maybe they can do less, but they can get that one, and we can put a little dance to it and take over. That's what they're looking for. Like I say, it's a lot of sponsors that's willing to do it. You know, you see these shows, Mass Singer, Mass this. Can you sing? Can you do this? So it's about talent. So we're gonna bring the real underground talent.
Hey, speaking of talent though, Soldier Boy ain't the only one you working with. You sent me another artist you were working with. Was his name Rose?
Oh man, I got a youngster out of Atlanta.
Man, fire.
Rose the youngster, man.
Fire.
Hey man,
Hey, can I get permission to play one of his songs at the end of this podcast?
Definitely can play one, man.
I need one that ain't copyright though, so when I put it on YouTube, they don't take it down.
Oh, you good.
Bet.
Good, brother.
Man, wait, hey, to the audience, wait till y'all hear this dude. I'm telling you, fire.
Great raw talent, man. Found him right here in Atlanta. And it's crazy. They were trying to introduce me to him, I'm on the road. I'm gone. I'm not doing this indie stuff no more. I'm not dealing with this. And I heard him. I was like, whoa. But they played something else, and I was like, whoa. It gave me Freddie, yeah, that dude vibes. You know what I'm saying?
They ain't gonna get it on the video version, but make sure you subscribe to the podcast on Apple, Spotify, or Stitcher so you can get that song.
Yeah, that dude. I ain't gonna say his name. He attention whore, so I'm not gonna make him famous on your podcast. But yeah, gave me vibes of working with him all over again, bro. Natural artist, natural wordplay, just phenomenal artist, man. So
yeah, we ain't touching on that type shit here, man. I ain't for that, man. I ain't Vlad the academics, man.
Boy, thank that.
I had little Sodi on that. That's he real good friends with Pooky Loke's son, and I ain't want nothing from it, but we had him talk about what Pooky Loke meant to making and who Pooky Loke was without anything else attached to it. Everything don't gotta be divisive.
Bro, real stand up guy. You know what I mean? So like disrespect like that is you can't tolerate it, man. And we don't need it. We don't need it in life or hip hop. But
because I mean, I could sit here and ask you for some stories, bro. I mean, me and you know that some stories that we could clip it and go viral.
Yeah.
But both of us on both sides. But
I just joke a lot,
but that's not what it's about. It's about getting this shit, getting people, bruh. I feel like, and you've done this, so congratulations. I feel like anyone who can make a living off of music for the rest of their life, that's a beautiful thing. And I contributed to ugly in this world, so I love contributing to beauty.
It's a blessing, man. Like I said, I made it from the indie market, man. We were doing indie stuff. You know what I'm saying? The CCA Concord affiliated stuff out of Gary, the Street Life Cartel, out of Nap. You know what I'm saying? Those are like the Tex and Nikki Scarfos. Those are the people that really.
Shout out Nikki Scarfo, underrated. I like Nikki Scarfo.
Yeah, another dope talent. You know what I mean? So.
Hey, you taking care of yourself though, bro? I worry about you not getting enough sleep, man, because I see you still throwing all these events in Atlanta.
Man, I can't sleep, bro. When I stop, my name starts to die, and then the new generation is like, when I step out, it's like, who is he? And it's offensive to me. So it's like I got to stay active. You know what I mean? So I'm out here, and everybody around me, they're growing. My team is growing, getting positions and things like that. So
hey man, get that half hour sunlight a day and take that iron and zinc. You'll be mostly safe from COVID. It's like a shank in prison, bro. It's a force field.
I'm gonna start working out with you in the morning, man. I'm like Gucci. I got the old Gucci man belly, but the sleep part, boy, between the kids, this stock market and all these events and traveling, bro, sleep just not an option at this point, man.
Oh, you be watching the market and shit?
I mean, that's the main thing right there for me.
And that's like you gotta be on that second to second, right?
Yeah, it's like 12 hours a day, man. You're pretty much watching it if you're on top of your things, man. It's about 12-hour day thing all day, pretty much.
Man, I just read this article about how champion chess players burn more calories than Olympic athletes from the force of their mental thought. I bet you got some of that going on. That's how you stay so slim, huh?
Man, gotta stay like this, man. This genetics though, bro. It's a whole lot of steak and lobster and chitlin eating going on, but this all genetics, brother.
What's that hoodie you wearing? That's a Soldier Boy John? That's one of your brands, or you just like that shit?
This one of the OGs in Atlanta, man. Got his own clothing. DJ Funky. He one of the OG DJs in Atlanta. This is his line, man. Funky OG. So everybody call me Trill OG Trill. So I said I'm gonna rock the Funky OG.
Man, I got two more things for you before we get out of here. What who do you listen to, and not like who are you listening to now? Like me, I frequently find myself going back to Riding Dirty, Diplomatic Immunity, All Eyes on Me, all the Kendrick Lamar albums, yada yada. Like what do you listen to a lot of? I listen to a lot of James Brown too.
Really?
Oh, for hell yeah. Fuck yeah. I love the funk, bro.
I have a rotation, man. I wake up to the Clark sisters. To be honest with you, I wake up to the Clark sisters, man. It's like a cleansing. From listening to it and getting in that shower, it's like you know, you was like starting that day. It's like Superman coming out the booth. So I started my day off really on some Clark Sisters, man. And from there, I kind of just ease my way in. I do a little Debarge. You know, I'm an old school junkie. I do a little Debarge, and I work my way up. You know, a little Rakim, a little MC Light. You know what I mean? I work my way to the youngsters. Like I say, my artist, I got a lot of stuff I listen to from him. Listen to a lot of that old Soldier. I got a lot of that new Soldier that's really good. I listen to too. A couple albums that was stepped on, but slept on. But for the most part, man, I like to listen to these younger cats. That
You ever throw the OJs in that rotation early in the morning?
Let me tell you something. OJs, I'm not a big OJs fan. I'm a bigger
What?
Frank Maze fan.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I can see that.
So you know, I'm Chicago. You know that Midwest. So you know, we kind of, you know, the OJs. That was Granny. But mom was clean. She was cleaning to like Frankie Beverly. You know, so Sade. So I kind of rock with them cats a little bit more, man. But you know,
Hey, Sade not failed me not once ever in the 1 year I went to college. Sade was undefeated in my dorm room. She was like the Floyd Mayweather.
can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong.
Go wrong, man. You can't go wrong, man. So it's a lot of good.
I might have watched Dirty Dancing before I put the Sade on a few times too.
Dirty Dancing.
Oh yeah, Dirty Dancing was undefeated as well.
Oh, you know my joint.
What's that?
Pretty in Pink.
Yeah, that worked. But bro, girls my age, they love Hey man, what race it was? They love Patrick Swayze, man.
Hello.
Ghost boy, Ghost got him. But and then the one last thing I wanted to ask you, man, I feel like I'd be remiss to my audience if I didn't get, you know, no controversy or nothing, but one interesting industry story.
One interesting industry story.
It could just be like when you were at the studio when a classic song was recorded, or a great moment at a lot. I mean, anything.
And you're gonna have to help me out. You're gonna at least have to break down the time frame. You talking early CCA days. I'll tell you what.
Nah, I'm interested. Oh yeah, nah, go. You got something. Go ahead.
What interested in what? Like what time frame?
Atlanta. What you seen in Atlanta? Because you already had this different perspective, so you could tell an Atlanta story in a way that someone else that was there couldn't.
Man, the best experience I ever experienced in Atlanta is everybody talks about the unity of Atlanta, and I got to witness it firsthand. I was really close with Dungeon Family, Attic Crew, Youngbloodz, Jim Crow, you know, Goody Mob, Outkast. You know,
their energy is so amazing, ain't it, bro?
Man, it's
Cujo, boy, I love Cujo. Shout out Cujo.
Shout out my Cujo, his little brother Flap. You know what I'm saying? Really good friends. Carlos, Cold Shoulder Low. All my guys, man. They, you know, it was groups under groups and talent on top of talent, man. But I remember an occasion, man. There was a big thing with Pastor Troy. Shout out Pastor Troy, man. And Master P, if you remember that beef.
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course.
Master P was booked for the whole No Limit family.
Pastor Troy is one who had the skits calling up the studio, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So they had the beef going, and Master P got booked to be the headliner at our big birthday bash that happens every year, outdoor pavilion, this and that, is bananas. So he's the headliner. Of course, Pastor Troy has one of the hottest songs out. Master P says, we're not going to perform if you allow Pastor Troy to perform on the bill. So big deal, couple days, this and that. People wasn't going to perform, this and that. Everybody's like, all right, bet. We're going to perform. So Goody Mob, Outkast performing right before No Limit Family. So at the end of the set, your boy, Cujo Goody, said, hey, man, we run this shit. I don't care about what nobody talking about. Ain't no more motherfucking play in GA, and drop that Pastor Troy joint, man.
Oh, that must have been memorable.
On fire, bro. Like, it was controversy forever. Then it was beef behind that with Goody Mob and No Limit, and it was crazy, but it showed the unity. Like, you can't, y'all out of town, you can't come here and tell us what you gonna do and what you not gonna do. So shout out to Cujo Goody, man. Gun Club Goody, man. Good dude. You know what I'm saying? Always, he an A-Town legend for real in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Really good dude, man.
Man, that sounds like a perfect point to end it. Before we get out of here, though, what's your socials and what should people be looking for?
Man, you can find me at Trill Biz on Instagram. I'm also the founder of Indie Mega Fest Atlanta, so you can I'm in Indie Mega Fest on Instagram as well. But just I'm out here, man. You'll see me. Ain't no telling who I'm gonna be with, who I'm gonna be on the road with next. But trying to plan out the next move, and that is giving some of these indie artists an opportunity, man. We gonna travel. We're gonna come to these cities, and we're gonna really see what's out here and put somebody on. So that's really the next move, man. Is to try to make somebody brand legit. So on the road, man, I'm gonna have to bump into you. We coming to your city. You got to come mess with me.
Definitely, definitely. Thank you so much for joining the show. I hope to have you again, man.
Man, thanks for having me, brother.
All right. Well, that's all, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, sir. Good night.
All right.